So today I am here to do a story time. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing my hair, but that ain't part of this video. Think I can kill two birds with one stone? Yeah, I don't like doing my hair. So today's video will be about the time I got pulled over for drugs in the car. So, what happened? Me and one of my best friends, we were going to Atlanta. And we decided to, okay, we was going to Atlanta because her cousin is in the rap group, One Thurd.
Okay, her cousin is Melissa from the group One Thurd. And they are up under Ms. A Entertainment with Deborah, Walker's mom. So yeah, I knew Miss Deborah and all of that wonderful stuff. But yeah, that was good times. Anyway, so we get to Atlanta and we go to the house. We go to their house or whatever, and they were telling us, you know, about they was getting ready to do this barbecue, this family barbecue, and how we were invited and all that stuff to come down. So we were going to go down and go. So we get there at this just mop on my head. At this time, we get there maybe like, what time? Like 5 o'clock ish. And we just go there, we just kicking it. We just chilling with everybody. On the way there, I was wearing contacts at the time. On the way there, I get there, and my right contact was just, like, my eye was just bothering me. Like, it was just bothering me, bruh. And I'm like, girl, I gotta get this contact out of my eye. So, we get there to the house, and I go in the bathroom, and I take the contact out. And my eye just red. It's one eye. And it's just red. It's all get out. But after I find, this is right, it was just red. It's all like, it was just irritated. I always had a problem with contacts, but it like come and go, like allergy thing or whatever. So I'm just using this. This is my first time using these. I'm gonna use this to like flat iron it. Yeah, and I'm just, yeah, cause my hair don't cooperate. It doesn't. But on to the story. So I go in the bathroom, take the contact out, cause it's just bothering me. Like, I just red is all get out for real, and it was just itching. So, by the way, this is years ago. It was a few years ago. It was a few years ago. So we get there and we just kicking it or whatever. We just all talking and enjoying and whatever. So we ooh, this stuff smells good. So whoo, that stuff smells bomb. So they telling us about the barbecue and all of this stuff, and then about maybe, what time? I don't know. It was late. It was really late. Like late. Like 10, 11 o'clock late. And we leave their house. Mind you, I'm still driving with one contact. And I'm just driving with this one doggone contact in my eye at night. And ooh, this stuff smells good. And I'm just trying to make it do what it do. You know. So we driving. I want to say we was on 75, but I could be lying. like a mug. I don't know my interstates. All I know is how to get to where I gotta go and how to get back. That's just me. Anyway, okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so what time did I say? It's like 10, 11 o'clock, something like that. So, where's my hair bro? So, ooh, this is a lot of hair. If you see me, keep looking that way, because I'm looking in the mirror. Oh, snap. Put you on up there. Look at this. Ponytail look all crazy. Get up in there. Alright. Oh. Woo! Alright. Anyway, let me stop. So, mind you, I'm driving one contact. Okay. So next thing you know, and at the time I had car problems. Like, my oil was leaking. So it was like, you could smell the oil burning or whatever. Hold on, my grandma texting me. What my grandma said? Hold on. Alright. So, yeah. So, next thing you know, we just minding our business, just driving. Okay, let me pause for a minute. Let me back up the car. Okay, mind you, I didn't have a boyfriend at the time. So, let me back up a while. So, this is around like February. I don't know. I think it was like February. I don't know, to be honest. But all I know is we had some little shot bottles from like months before in like the console of the car. And in the trunk, we had like shot glasses in the, like, I just didn't take it out the car. It was just been in there for like months. Like, it was just chillaxing. So, and a lot of people don't know this story, and I'm up here talking about it. My mom don't even know this story. I hope she don't watch this video, just to be honest. But yeah, well, my grandma. Don't nobody know about this story. Anyway, yeah. So we get there. I mean, we driving or whatever, and it's like dark at this time. Like, it's night. Well, I said that already. Oh my gosh. Anyway. We driving, and like you can smell like the oil burning. So we trying to hurry make it back to the house. Child, it was like a 3-hour drive. But we was chilling though. We had our music. We just jamming. It's just us two. We just jamming, kicking it, dancing in the car, whatever. And I'm just driving with the one eye contact, and she didn't have her license at the time. So yeah, it was my car. So, we got in. We get there to, I want to say, like, I-75. Hold on. We gonna be like, we gonna be like, we gonna be like, so, next thing you know, I see this police from like way back in the mirror. Like, way back in the mirror. Rolling. Like, he was zooming. And he got behind me. And I wasn't speeding. I was not speeding. And I'm a speed demon. So, I pulled over on the side of the interstate or whatever. And that was my first time ever getting put over on the side of the interstate. I ain't got put over before because I had tickets. Speeding tickets. But So we get pulled over, whatever, and we like, and the first thing I said was I looked at her and I was like, was I speeding? I wasn't speeding, was I? Because I could barely see. Talking about some speeding. So I'm like, she was like, no, you wasn't speeding. No. I was like, well, what? So the police, he was like, he flashing his light all in the car and stuff. I'm like, bruh. It was this white cop. He was young, too. So he probably about my age. About our age, probably. He looked it. So. And then he had the you know how they come two together. And it was a she. It was a lady. And she went to my friend's side, and the dude came to my side. And we were like, he was like, do you know why I pulled your arm? Like, no, sir. I wasn't speeding. He was like, no, you wasn't speeding, but we got a call in from a truck driver. I'm like, truck driver? We got a call from a truck driver saying that you were doing some reckless driving, you were swerving and stuff. I'm like, I don't think I was swerving, sir, but if you say so, you don't argue with no cop. What the heck oh shoot, the comb in my head. So I'm like, he's like, you been drinking under any influences? So I was like, no, sir. And he asked my friend, and she was like, no, sir. And he was like, can you get out the car? We want to search the car. I'm like, see, what I know now, they supposed to have a warrant or whatever to search the car. I didn't know that did, like. So we get out the car or whatever, and it was cold, bruh. It was cold, yo. And I had on some shorts. It was hot that day, but it was cold that night. So we all on the side of the road just shivering and shit, and they still asking us questions and stuff. And he was like, I'm gonna search the car. I was like, okay, And I had my kids' booster seats in the back, in the trunk. So we go. What happened? So we go on and he searched the car or whatever. And I can barely get this stuff out, honey. So he searched the car or whatever, then he got finished searching the car, and the other cop, she stayed over there with us. I guess she thought we were gonna run or something. No, we weren't gonna run nowhere, honey. I could barely see. And no, I went with that. So, dang, I dropped the book down. So, he finished checking the car, and he come back. And he was like, are you aware that you, how much did he say? Let me text her right quick because I know she remembers. She don't forget nothing. I think he said, are you aware that you have 0.5, what do you say, the amount of 0.5 marijuana scattered around on the passenger side on the floor? And I was like, no, sir. I don't even smoke. So he was like, well, yeah, you did, and it's enough to get you locked up and put in jail, or we have to tow your car. At this point, we was over there, we was freaking out. We was like, it ain't even out, like, what? And around this time, I was letting family members who do smoke on a daily basis use my car. Now, like I would let them use the car to go get their boyfriends from work. No, I mean, not, yeah, boyfriend, husband from work. So, yeah, mind you, my hair is not burning. It's just this stuff. And so he checked the trunk and everything, and I'm like, we freaking out. We was like, bro, we ain't even do nothing. And so then he goes to proceed and check the, okay, he checked the trunk after he tells us about how much weed he found. And he was like, I believe you, and he was like, I believe you and everything. And he was like, I saw you had some car seats in your kid's car seat. No, he's like, I saw you had some car seats in the trunk. Those your kids? I was like, yeah. He was like, okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Cause okay, I didn't think nothing of it being weed or whatever. I thought it was just cause okay, where I was staying at the time, it was like, you know how you track grass in your car? Like that's what I thought it was. You know, I thought we just tracked grass and shit in the car. I didn't think none of it. So he was like, this is what you do. As soon as you get home, before you pick your kids up, you go and you vacuum. This is exactly what he said. You go and vacuum the shit out of your car. And if you get pulled over again, you just tell him your boyfriend had the car. And he sent us on by merry way. And that was the time that I got, and we got in the car and we was tripping out. So that was the time I got pulled over for drugs. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And let's see, I have some more story times. So thank you. Bye, Sil. We gonna be like, we gonna be